No, dude, I blew my entire account this morning, but I'm still gonna make a video about how I made 40K this morning. Oh shit, it's already recording. I'll call you back. Welcome traders to the first video of my beginner series. I'm making this beginner series because I think a lot of the beginner concepts are explained in such like weird, over-explained, profound ways, and it honestly hurts a lot of beginner traders. I know so many traders who have gotten started trading who don't even know what a pip is. They can kind of tell you, but they don't know, like they don't have a simple explanation of what a pip is. And so this beginner series is different because it's going to only give you what you need to know to trade, and it's not going to be some over bull crap, here's the abbreviations, all this stuff. Like it's like, okay, what do I need to know to make money? Because that's the whole point. I'm not trying to have you watch this video for 20 minutes. I want to explain what pips are in 2 to 3 minutes. You're going to be a master. Let's get into it. So what are pips and how do we calculate them? Guys, as simple as I can put it, it doesn't matter what PIP stands for. Pips measure price movement. When price moves, it's going up or down a pip or a certain amount of pips. If price goes up, it's going up X amount of pips. If price goes down, it's going down X amount of pips. It's our unit of measurement in trading. And the reason why this is so important, the reason why pips matter so much is because pips are how we calculate profits and losses. It's now we're going to talk about how we actually, convert this to money, but we're going to talk about that at the end of the video. But pips are universal across pairs, and this is why they're so important, guys, because it doesn't matter if you're trading currencies, indexes, stocks, whatever, you can always, now there are different conversions for all of those different instruments, but you can always revert back to pips, and you know exactly when you pair it with what we're going to talk about here in a second, how much money you're going to make and how to actually calculate the trade that you're in. Now, I want to very quickly explain what pips are in Forex. Now, if we are dealing with non-JPY pairs, so these are pairs that don't have the Japanese yen in it. So this is stuff like Euro USD, AUD USD, GBP USD, and pretty much anything that doesn't have JPY in. One pip is the fourth decimal place. So if we look at where my cursor is, 0.0001, that is where our pip count starts. So let's say we wanted a 1 pip move from 0.001 and we wanted to go up 1 pip. It would be 0.0002 and so on and so on. Now, a 10 pip move is obviously now the third decimal. So 1.1000 to 1.1010, this is a 10 pip move. And for most Forex pairs, if the fourth decimal move, you can bet that that is your pip. So let's talk about the one exception, and this sometimes tricks people up, and it really is not complicated, guys. I just want you to approach this with some common sense and realize, like, it sounds spooky. It's not spooky. Literally, the only difference is it's the second decimal point place. You just have to remember that. That's literally all you have to remember. So 1 pip is 0.01. So if we wanted to, on odd JPY, USD JPY, GBP JPY, I don't think there's really any other JPYs you might trade, maybe CAD JPY, but for the most part, any JPY pair, it's going to be the second decimal point. So if you wanted to go down a pip, it would be 0.00 from 0.01. If you wanted to go up a pip, 0.02. Now, if we wanted to calculate that same 10 pip move like we did in the first example, let's say we have GBP JPY at 150.20 and we wanted a 10 pip move to the upside, we'd go to 150.30. Guys, JPYs are just an exception. They move in the second decimal, not the fourth. Now, I want to actually go over to TradingView, and I want to show you guys how you can calculate pips. Very, very easy. I want to show you guys this tool right here. So if you go to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth tool down, the short and long position, you should favorite these on the side. Let's say you were getting in a sell here on odd USD. Now we're on odd USD. That means we are going to be calculating pips to the fourth decimal point. So price is up here. And let's say we wanted a 10 pip move. So our entry price is 66986. Now you might be thinking, oh my gosh, there's 5 decimal points. What do I do? It doesn't matter because we're only looking at the fourth one. So if we wanted to go, again, we're selling, so our profit level needs to be below this fourth decimal. If we want to target 10 pips for a sell, we would subtract 10 from the 4th decimal place. So instead of 98, we would put 88, and that would be our take profit level. And so the same thing would work for, the stop loss. If we wanted to get stopped out, if we're trading a 1-to-1 ratio, our stop loss would need to be 10 points above the entry point. Now, I'm going to let you guys know you can cheat using this tool. You don't have to do any math. You can literally put this here, and if you see this middle number right here, that's your pip count. You see how it says 10.0? Boom. It doesn't matter if I shake this around. If I go to 10.0 exactly and I double click, look, it's still all the same numbers. So you can cheat a little bit using this tool, but I think if you are new to trading, you should at least do some exercises where you do the math yourself. That way you're just always guaranteed to know exactly what you're doing. So same thing here. I wanted to show you, let's say we got in an entry right now for a buy on GBP JPY. I'm going to open this up. I already have it set so you can look. Remember I said you can cheat. So look, 10.00, 10.00. Let's just see what these numbers are. So our entry price is 21.407. And you might be thinking, Wesley, there's 3 decimal places. Remember, we're only looking at the first one or the second one. So for us to go 10 pips from 211.407, we would just need to target 211.507 because that's 10 pips. Now, if we wanted to target 5 pips, what will we do? 457, because that is, 5 above 407. Very, very simple stuff, guys. I don't want you to get too in your head about this stuff. Oops, sorry, I just entered the wrong thing. And our stop loss, let's just double check the stop loss. Our stop loss should be 10 below this. So 407 should be 307. So guys, that is really it. The only thing I didn't explain is how much money are we making? And knowing pips alone doesn't help you calculate profits and losses. So think about it like this. If pips measure how price moves, lot sizes measure how much that move pays. And next video, the next beginner series video that is going to be coming out in a couple days, we're going to dive deep into lot sizes. And there are so many videos out there on how to calculate them. I think a lot of them are gibberish. They're way too complicated. I'm going to show you guys how I personally calculate my lot sizes. And I only have to do it really once or twice, maybe ever. And then I'm just set because I use a certain formula. We're going to discuss that in the next video. If you guys enjoyed this, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what beginner topic that you think you need more explanation on, and I will make the video. Anyways, hopefully you have an amazing new year, guys. 2026 is going to be your year. I believe in you, and we will be back in the next video. See ya.